A man will be arraigned in court this morning after he allegedly set his own mother's house on fire. Police arrested Justin Kane Sunday evening. Investigators say Kane poured gasoline on his mother's porch and lit it on fire. WMUR's Ray Brewer is live in Salem this morning with the very latest. Good morning, Ray.
Good morning, Aaron. Police telling us that Justin Kane lives at that house with his mother. Now, Kane allegedly ran off and was picked up by someone. That led to a search involving several departments.
27-year-old Justin Kane is accused of trying to light his mother's home on fire. Police say the two had an argument, and Kane allegedly poured gasoline on the rear deck and lit it on fire. Salem firefighters responded to the duplex before 3 o'clock Sunday afternoon on North Main Street. Police then searched the area with help from other local departments, state police, a canine unit, and the state police helicopter.
Since it was on really that three-town border, we set up perimeters trying to basically lock in the suspect.
Police say Kane was found thanks to his cell phone.
We also have the ability to track someone's cell phone and get a gauge on their approximate locations where we can focus the resources.
Kane was arrested while he was leaving his dad's house on Fraser Drive. He'll be arraigned today, charged with arson and reckless conduct. Police say they're just thankful that no one was hurt in the fire.
That arson obviously could have gotten really bad, especially using a propellant such as gasoline.
Police say it's unclear at this point who picked Kane up. Anyone with information asked to give them a call. Reporting live in Salem, Ray Brewer, WMUR News 9.
All right, Ray, thank you. A family in Hampstead lost their home to a fire last night. It happened before 6 o'clock on Pinewood Drive. The house was engulfed in flames. Hampstead Fire says that there were no injuries, thankfully, but the Red Cross is assisting 2 people now. About a half dozen towns battled that blaze.
We had mutual aid come in. The biggest factor is there's no hydrants in this area, so we had to bring water in with various tankers from surrounding communities.
The cause of the fire is under investigation. More information now on a deadly rollover crash on Route 101 in Exeter from over the weekend. Police say 33-year-old Eric Williams of Hampton was pronounced dead at the scene Saturday evening. Police tried to pull Williams over for several driving violations just before the crash. He lost control, smashed into guardrails, and rolled his car several times. Williams did not have a seatbelt on and was thrown from the car.
In the area just east of exit 11, the operator made a sudden movement in the vehicle, which caused him to lose control. Subsequently struck the guardrail on the high-speed side, rolled over several times in the median, and the vehicle came to rest.
And stay with WMUR as we learn more about the investigation into this crash. A Pelham teen is accused of driving more than 100 miles per hour on 93 this weekend. State police say 19-year-old Joseph Brown was driving south on 93 in Windham just before 9 Sunday morning. Troopers say Brown was going 107 miles per hour in a 65 mile per hour zone. He's due in court on January 14th on reckless driving charges. State police cite a man for speeding for the second time in a week. Last Thursday, troopers stopped 21-year-old Joe Figueroa for allegedly driving 107 miles per hour, also on 93 near the Hooksett Toll Plaza. He was arrested for reckless operation. Then yesterday, the same trooper pulled Figueroa over again for speeding. He reportedly told the trooper that he had just picked up his car from the towing company and claimed he was only going about 80. The trooper issued another summons for a speed violation. Closing arguments in the Philip Chisholm murder trial are expected today. They were postponed last week because one of Chisholm's lawyers was sick. The defense claims Chisholm was insane when he killed Danvers High School teacher Colleen Ritzer inside the school 2 years ago. Prosecutors say that he is faking mental illness. Nashua police will continue searching for a missing 16-year-old today. 16-year-old Ronaldo Acosta was last seen in downtown Nashua on Friday. Acosta is described as Hispanic, 5'7", 150 pounds, with black hair and brown eyes. His family is concerned about his safety, and if you have information, please call Nashua Police. A miniature horse that was shot in the leg in Massachusetts will come to the Granite State for surgery. Already $11,000 has been raised online to help send 2-year-old Max to a clinic in the Granite State. The money will also go toward a prosthetic leg for Max. Meantime, police continue to search for clues about who shot Max and why. After he recovers, his owners hope to make him a therapy horse for hospitals and schools. We want to thank everyone who donated to our food drive over the weekend. We collected more than 154,000 meals for the New Hampshire Food Bank, and your generous cash donations totaled $69,000. We're still tallying the online and mailed cash donations, and you can still donate online at the New Hampshire Food Bank website. Well, coming up on Daybreak this morning, Commitment 2016, Ted Cruz climbing in the polls, why the Texas senator is on top. And a somber anniversary marked in Connecticut, how schools will remember the victims of the Sandy Hook shooting.
A lot of clouds around today and temperatures remaining mild for the next couple of days ahead of its next system. When it brings rain and the systems that come behind that, and if it could be anything different than rain. 6:38. You're watching News 9 Daybreak.
You're watching WMUR News 9 Daybreak with Aaron Falo, Sean McDonald, and meteorologist Kevin Skarupa. Now, News 9 continues.
It is Monday morning, December 14th, where we start out with a live look up in Meredith, and not quite feeling like it out there early this morning. Temperatures anywhere from the mid-30s to mid-40s, and that means anything we see today will be in liquid form. Exception extreme far northern areas of the state where there could be a little bit of freezing rain going on. Beyond that, it's 40s to lower 50s today and even milder tomorrow. We'll talk about the rest of the work week coming up.
All right, it is now 6:42 in Commitment 2016. One more day to go until the next Republican debate, and it comes amid a big shakeup in the polls. WMUR's Nicole Killian is live in Washington with more on who's up and who's down. And Nicole, it does look like Senator Ted Cruz is climbing.
Yeah, that's right, Aaron. In fact, even though an NBC News Wall Street Journal poll shows Ted Cruz running second nationally, he is the frontrunner now in Iowa, according to at least 2 polls.
Voters are going to make a decision.
Ted on top, Cruz climbing in Iowa, now leading Donald Trump by 10 points, according to a Des Moines Register Bloomberg Politics poll, while Fox News has a closer spread with Cruz edging Trump by 2 points.
Well, you look at the way he's dealt with the Senate, where he goes in there like frankly, like a little bit of a maniac. You're never going to get things done that way.
But Trump didn't leave it there, tangling with Ted on Twitter, who posted the Flashdance song Maniac in honor of my friend @RealDonaldTrump and good-hearted maniacs everywhere. Cruz, who has garnered several recent endorsements, now the target of his Republican rivals ahead of the next GOP debate.
Each time he's had to choose between strong national defense and some of the isolationist tendencies in American politics, he seems to side with the isolationists.
Digs from Marco Rubio to Ben Carson, who's lost ground to Cruz.
I haven't spent a lot of time smoozing and asking for big money and going to cocktail parties, but I've spent many a night in the operating room.
Well, in fact, Cruz and Rubio, Carson and Rubio, I should say, have slid to 3rd and 4th place, respectively, behind Ted Cruz and Donald Trump. Of course, all the candidates hoping to change their trajectory after tomorrow night's GOP debate. Live in Washington, Nicole Killian, WMUR News 9.
All right, Nicole, thank you so much. Well, today marks 3 years since the shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary School. This is the first year the anniversary falls on a school day, and school officials will have some moments of silence at the middle and high schools. Now, 3 years ago, a gunman killed 20 students and 6 adults in that massacre in Newtown, Connecticut. A walk was held in Portsmouth Sunday to end gun violence. A crowd gathered in front of the South Church before marching around downtown and then finishing at Prescott Park. Organizers with Moms Demand Action wanted to honor survivors of gun violence. Those survivors say that mass shootings should not be accepted as the norm.
We allow this to go on, and we really need to do something about this. It's not a partisan issue. It's an issue of safety.
Similar walks featuring orange-clad anti-gun violence activists took place around the country this weekend. Well, 2 mosques were vandalized in Hawthorne, California Saturday night. The vandals spray-painted references to Jesus Christ at both locations. The area also had to be evacuated, and the bomb squad called out after a plastic replica of a grenade was found. The FBI is working with local law enforcement agencies to investigate, and they believe the incidents are hate crimes. The Monarchs and the Adirondack Thunder played at the Verizon Wireless Arena on Sunday. Not a lot of scoring in this one, thanks to some good goaltending at both ends of the ice. Doug Carr made 32 saves for Manchester, while Drew Fielding made 30 for the Thunder. The game was scoreless into the 3rd period before Adirondack finally broke through. Michael Kirkpatrick scored the eventual game winner. The Thunder would also add an empty net goal. Adirondack wins this one 2-0.
I thought we were a little bit of a tired hockey club, and I thought for the most part we played the game we needed to play. We just didn't bury our chances, and that's what it kind of comes down to on on a Sunday game.
Obviously, it's a 3-3. It's a Sunday. We're coming off a long road trip, so I just tried to get into the game early. I knew it was going to be a bit of a chess match, and the team who made the most mistakes would probably win. So I think the boys played hard. They played well in front of me. It just came down to one shot. It's probably a stoppable puck, and that's the difference.
And the Patriots, they're back on top of the AFC East thanks to last night's win in Texas, along with some help for the Bengals and from the Bengals and the Broncos. Rob Gronkowski back in the lineup for New England, and he contributed right away. First quarter, Tom Brady finds Gronk for a big 45-yard completion, and that would set up the Patriots' first touchdown of the game. Brady to Keyshawn Martin for the score, gave New England the 7-0 lead. And then second quarter, Brady connects with his favorite receiver, a touchdown for Gronk. He had 4 catches for 88 yards and a touchdown. Patriots win this one 27-6, and they are now 11-2 and back in first place in the AFC thanks to losses by the Bengals and the Broncos. Well, some local cheerleaders made New Hampshire proud over the weekend. This is the Goffstown Screamin' Eagles cheerleading team. The 10-year-olds took second in the Nationals at a competition in Florida. And the Bedford Jaguars won the championship. The Nashua Crusaders Division 10 cheer team also took second place, and we want to congratulate all of those teams from New Hampshire.
Now, your Stormwatch 9 forecast.
All right, 44 degrees, Kevin. You know what? It's not even 7 o'clock out there yet, and we are in December. What's going on here?
Well, I mean, normal low this time of year is in the upper range of the teens. Normal high is 37, 38.